I still remember the frustration I felt after graduating with a science degree, thinking I had made the right choice, only to realize that I wanted to work in business. But every time I applied for jobs, I hit the same wall. You don't have a business degree. You don't have the right experience. I started believing maybe they were right. Maybe I wasn't meant to be in the business world. But then, something changed. I stopped waiting for permission and started rewriting my own narrative. And that shift completely changed my life. In this video, we're diving deep into limiting beliefs, those invisible barriers that keep you stuck. You'll learn how to identify them, challenge them, and ultimately break free. And I promise, by the end, you'll walk away with 3 practical strategies that you can apply immediately to start stepping outside your comfort zone. Let's start with a story. There were 2 mice, Sniff and Scurry, and 2 little humans, Hem and Haw, living in a maze, searching for cheese. Every day, they'd race to a specific spot where they always found cheese. But one day, the cheese was gone. The mice? They simply moved on, searching for new cheese. But the little humans, they panicked. Who moved my cheese? They clung to the old reality, refusing to accept that things had changed. This story from Who Moved My Cheese perfectly illustrates what happens when we hold on to limiting beliefs. Instead of adapting and growing, we get stuck, just like Hem and Haw. But the truth is, you are not stuck. The beliefs you have about yourself are just stories you've told yourself. And just like any story, they can be rewritten. So let's break it down into 3 steps to escape the mental maze. A belief is just a thought you've told yourself so many times that it feels like a fact. But here's the secret. It's not. Think about these common thoughts. I'm not smart enough. I don't have enough experience. I'm too old to start over. What if I fail? Sound familiar? These thoughts feel real because we repeat them so often. But the truth is they are just stories. Here's how you break them. Catch the thought. The next time you think I'm not good enough, stop and notice it. Question it. Ask yourself, is this actually true, or is this just something I've told myself? Reframe it. Instead of, I don't have enough experience, try, I am learning and improving every day. Limiting beliefs are like bad habits. They only stick around if you let them. So, what's one belief you can challenge today? By the way, if you're getting value from this, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. One of the biggest sources of limiting beliefs? Rejection. I saw this firsthand in my previous team. We had a culture of self-doubt. Every time we missed a target, my colleagues would say, "Be realistic. That's too risky. Just be grateful for what we have." This mindset kept us stuck in the same cycle of failure. Then, a new leader came in and flipped the script. Instead of seeing rejection as failure, he pushed us to analyze every setback and learn from it. If one approach didn't work, we experimented. If a customer said no, we dug deeper to understand why. He encouraged us to stop making excuses and start making adjustments. Fast forward a year, we achieved double-digit growth. The only thing that changed was our mindset. So the next time you face rejection, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I pivot? Most people think they need to wait until they feel confident before they take action. But confidence doesn't come first, action does. When I wanted to break into the business world, I knew my background didn't match what most companies were looking for. But instead of letting that stop me, I took action. I researched the industry, talked with people in the field, and even studied annual reports of top companies. I made sure that when I walked into an interview, I could talk about business like someone with years of experience. And guess what? It worked. I landed a management trainee position at a Fortune 500 company, even though the competition was stiff and my degree wasn't in business. The process wasn't easy, but each action I took made me more prepared, more confident, and ultimately more successful. But what if I had let my limiting beliefs stop me? I would have never applied, never taken the time to research, never even tried to have those conversations with industry professionals. I would have stayed stuck, convinced that I wasn't qualified enough for the role I ultimately earned. That's what limiting beliefs do. They don't just hold you back. They rob you of opportunities you didn't even know existed. So here's the challenge. What's one small action you can take today? Just one, because momentum builds over time. Stepping outside the box isn't about overnight transformation. It's about small shifts that add up over time. And speaking of shifts, our next video is all about mindset shifts to eliminate self-doubt. If you've ever felt like you're not good enough, or you're waiting for the perfect moment to start, you won't want to miss it. So click here to watch it now. See you there.